First, it was announced that they'd be able to come down pit road and clean the windshields, but now we see some car covers going into position. Tony Stewart and David Rudiman were having a kind of reasonable conversation, and then one of David's crew chimed in, and then things got a little bit heated.
Not sure what's going on there. There's certainly a crew member is not happy with Smoke. David's trying to get in the middle. Oh, the crew member kissed the ground.
Let's find out a little more on this story, Matt.
We caught him and he raced us real hard, and we got 425. We had 425 miles left in the race at that point, and it's just kind of questioning why he's racing us that hard. I mean, you know it's a long day, and you know when guys are in front of you are running him down, and he's racing everybody like it's a nationwide race, and this isn't a nationwide race. This isn't a nationwide series, and you know when it comes down to the end and it's time to go race, you race hard, but you know there's 43 of us out here and we all have to work together, and he's having a hard time understanding that, I think. I mean, he says he gets it, but if he gets it, he's holding up a whole line of cars every time they get to him. It just gets frustrating. Then he's got a bald crew guy down there that wants to jump up there and be Billy Bad Butt. Maybe he needs to ride in there with him since they both seem to have it all figured out together.
All right, thanks, Smoke.
Thank you.
just a little irony there, would you say?
You gotta love Smoke. You gotta love Smoke, and there's Billy Bad Butt right there.
But now let's put some context to this. Tony Stewart has been an IRL champion. He has been a champion of the Sprint Cup Series. He has won races in just about everything he's driven, and so when he gives counsel, I would pay attention.
You know, there was a time I used to kid him about being the sheriff, because anytime somebody did, you know, things just like what he did with David Rudiman, and that's good. That's good information for David Rudiman. Hey, dude, don't race hard right now. Let's get work together. Maybe you wouldn't have all those marks down the side of your car if you'd think about it a little bit. So, I'm not. I agree with Tony. You go up and you try to educate a guy.
Yeah, Tony Stewart has not won 2 championships in 33 races, winning a race at least one a year for 10 years by not following that philosophy that he's trying to make David Rudiman.
To me, that's between the drivers. That crewman needs to keep his mouth shut. If I was down there and the crew chief right there, you let those guys settle it between themselves, and you keep your nose out of it.
There he is, right there. Tony Stewart's buddy.
Billy Bad Butt.
Yeah, right now he's close to getting that last lap.
They've nicknamed him the franchise.
David Rudiman has won the Coca-Cola 600, third career pole.
Rudy Tooty.
39-year-old David Rudiman, the winner last week, his first Cup win in 75 attempts. On Friday here in Dover, it is Toyota winning the second pole of the season for him. During a Coca-Cola 600 rain delay, the always entertaining Tony Stewart approached a member of Rudiman's crew, and the driver we call Smoke, he was fuming. And from that last encounter was born the myth and the legend of Billy Bad Butt.
What's up? My name is Glenn Bigger, 00 team. I'm a mechanic, but you may know me as Billy Bad Butt. Welcome to the gun show.
Tony Stewart and David Rudiman were having a kind of reasonable conversation, and then one of David's crew chimed in, and then things got a little bit heated.
Tony Stewart come down and had some words for David. He just kept egging it on, and finally I got sick of hearing it. I told him to leave. There was a little discussions. After he posted his resume for me, I ended up bowing down to him, which I don't think he was too happy about.
Be Billy Bad Butt.
I was watching qualifying on Friday. Somebody come up and grabbed me from the back. I turned around, and it was Tony Stewart. We talked about the whole deal, kind of cut up and laughed about it. It was pretty good. Any other drivers need protection, they're being too nice, just go ahead and give me a call. My number will be in the NASCAR track.
New animated series this fall on Fox, Billy Bad Butt. Watch for it. Your crew.